My favorite opportunity, I was about 16 and a half, almost 17 years old. I needed a real job. So I went to one of these fast food places. Again, I don't know if I should say the name of it or it was Kentucky Fried Something. Went in. I'm not going to tell you what the something is, but you could get it extra crispy. That's your last clue. Go in, I fill out the application and give it to the guy with the paper manager hat, Mr. Impressive. Man's about to decide my fate. He's got a napkin on his head. I give him the application. He's got the balls to say, "I'm not sure you're KFC material, young man." I hit him with the only weapon I had at the time, which was William Shatner. But you don't understand. You don't understand. Chicken is my life. Breast, wings, thighs. I must deep fry. William Shatner, of course, the king of overacting for no apparent reason. You have to love this man. Now, I watch and I still see that he's on television. He's on network. He has this 911 show, this roadkill that's on once a week. And I don't get it. I mean, I expect to see him showing up late at night as the host of one of these cable self-improvement shows, you know, like William Shatner for the You Show. This is not about me. Tonight's show is about you. I'm only here to help you find the you inside of you. Let's see if we can't help someone here this evening. Anyone at all? A question. And remember, this is not about me, it's about you. So let's ask a question. Let's see if we can't help you. Anyone at all?
Back here.
Yes, sir.
My grandfather's really old, and we can't decide if we should put him in an old folks home. Could you maybe give me some insight help me out on that?
Your grandfather. That's a very open and honest question you've asked, young man, in front of a group of strangers, and we appreciate it. Let's see if we can't help you by talking about me. My grandparents passed away years ago. I can't relate to your problem. Good luck to you. Next question, please.
Kevin Pollak is a young comedian and actor who appeared, believe it or not, as one of the tiny brownies in Willow last summer. He's now co-starring in a new series on another network, as they say, called Coming of Age, which goes on October 24th, and he appears regularly at the Improvisation in Hollywood. Would you welcome, please, Kevin Pollak. How you doing?
Very good, very good.
Did you ever hear Harpo Marx play the harp?
I love Harpo.
Right, you see? How you doing?
Very good, very good.
You were supposed to be with us a week or so ago, and we ran along or something. Somebody told me, now everybody, I did when I was a kid, I'm sure Whoopi did, everybody who does comedy starts out by stealing other people's voices and does impressions.
I would hide behind them.
Because it's easy to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you do?
Well, I started as a waiter, and I would try out the impressions on the customers. That's how I first started. And it helped, because when you're a waiter and you bring the wrong order, you make a mistake. You just don't want to be yourself at that particular moment. Yeah. For example, one night this woman asked for rice with her fish, very common order. I was in a hurry. I made a mistake, bought her baked potato. Well, she's screaming at me. She can't believe I bought her baked potato. I go, "Excuse me, ma'am. Geez, I'm sorry. Can I bring you baked potato with fish? What the hell was I thinking?"
How do you do the eye?
That's what he said when I met him.
Even the eye goes.
Yeah. And you start to develop certain lines. If they say, "Waiter, can we have our check, please?" And I go, "Okie doke." And they made me assistant manager, which is fun, you know. Just my job to go to tables if there was a problem. I'd bring over a bottle of champagne, only I'd be drinking it. "Hello, everyone. Is there a problem with the waiter?" Go ahead when that happens.
What kind of reaction did you get from this?
Oh, they liked it. They liked it. And then, well, a lot of support in San Francisco, where I'm from.
Yeah.
I was just back there doing a show, and everyone was very excited from the family, very supportive. My mom, though, was obsessed that Humphrey the humpback whale had come back, resurfaced. Remember, he got stuck in the
That's
Sacramento
right.
River.
He's supposed to come back this year. We did, yeah.
And I kept thinking, where's William Shatner? You know, whale in trouble. You bring in Bill Shatner. Humphrey, listen to me. Time and space. You're taking up valuable time and space.
Lately, look, I hate to go back and do Falk again.
Well, let me just ask you something, John, if I can. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to bother you, see.
So get some minutes, yeah. That's marvelous. That's marvelous. You got a good ear. Where are you from originally?
San Francisco.
San Francisco,
Yeah.
your home.
And it's.
Did you ever work on the streets up there or just in clubs?
Oh no, just the club.
Yeah, 'cause all the performers started on the streets.
With the show now, I got to write an episode, so I'm very excited about that. Because my mentors really were Albert Brooks and Woody Allen growing up, watching them. As a matter of fact, John, let me just say, I'm not comfortable. I don't think it's just me, okay? I think it's the suit. You have your own clothing, the Johnny Carson line, very nice. This is the Danny DeVito collection, okay?
Nobody's ever done Albert Brooks before.
Right. And I finally met him, and this is the day he got the nomination for Broadcast News.
Right.
And I came in and I said, listen, Albert, congratulations. He knew that I did an impression of him. I said, congratulations on the nomination. Obviously, no one could be more thrilled for your success than I am. And he said, of course not. No one has more to gain from it than you. So it's been fun.
The show goes on
Monday.
I
Monday the
understand.
30th.
Isn't Doc's wife Emily associated?
Emily Marshall, she
Yeah.
created the show. That's right. And although she and Doc share a life, I can assure you she's younger and much more attractive.
Gee, a two-income family. How nice.
Yeah.
Albert Brooks. You don't do Woody, do you?
Well, I tell you what. Ask me if I want to go fishing. This is my favorite story.
Would you like to go fishing?
Actually, without sounding a bit didactic, I think it's extremely important we analyze this little request of yours. First of all, I don't like fishing, because you have to pack, and I'm not a real skilled packer. I think I put that in my resume. You might want to check that. And they don't like fish, I don't like any actual form of life where they can be enticed by a worm, with the possible exception of my Aunt Bessie, who married Uncle Bernie, of course, a man with many worm-like qualities.
That's marvelous. Good rhythm. Good acceptance for the We'll be right back.
The best thing really in life for me is not really career-wise, but the fact that they're making Star Trek 5. I'm so thrilled about this. I'm the biggest Star Trek fan ever. And I'm so glad they're making the film. Anything to keep William Shatner out of that cop outfit. I can't watch T.J. Hooker. I can't. First time I saw Captain Kirk dressed up as a cop, I said, this guy had a starship. What does he have now, a Plymouth? I try to watch the new television show, Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's not bad. I like the older captain, the bald guy. He's pretty cool. Although my hairline's starting to recede, and I look at this guy, and I hate to think, in the 24th century, they haven't found a cure yet for baldness. What, do you got, cancer? Ooh, cured. Bald? Pfft, sorry. So they're making Star Trek 5. They got William Shatner signed up to play James T. Kirk once again. Bless him. But they are having a lot of trouble signing all the other, or they did have a lot of trouble signing all the other cast members from the original show. They're holding out for more money. They think they're celebrities. Lord knows they've done so much work besides the Star Trek films. So I imagine what it would be like if they made Star Trek 5 with real celebrities playing all the other roles. We now join William Shatner as James T. Kirk at the helm, Star Trek 5, In Search of Cash. Captain's log. Stardate 2, 4, 6.5. Something strange has happened. Since passing through a cosmic cloud, I've noticed a peculiar change in the behavior of my crew, although the faces seem the same. Their personalities have altered, yet somehow they seem familiar. I don't know what to do. Kirk out. Mr. Chekhov, warp factor 1. Give
Captain Kirk. Well, great cleavage down, Mr. Happy. All right. Don't be frightened. Well, Mindy, great day. Thank you, Academy. All righty. Oh, don't be frightened. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, it's my console acting very strangely. Oh, yes. Little dials are spinning, lights are going, help me, help me. All right. Check off. Report to sick bay, mister. Uhura! Put on the screen. Spock. Analysis, please. Okay, doc. Let me get a closer look. How you got me, boss? Spock, what's the matter with you? Use your instruments. Oh, yeah. Oh, what am I, an idiot? Looks like we're being followed. Uhura, try to raise communication. I don't know what's happening. When I get back from the sick bay, I want some answers. Sick bay. Bones. Bones. The ship is being pursued through the neutral zone by an unknown vessel and my crew. My crew, Bone, is possessed. They've all gone mad. I don't need your help. Well. Looky here, boys and girls. Looks like Uncle Jimbo's getting a little paranoid. What's the matter, Jimmy? Eh? What is this 5-year shit getting to you? What are you, some kind of space cowboy, for Christ's sake? Hey, Jimmers. Hocus pocus. Captain, to the bridge. Bones, don't leave sick bay. Bridge. Smoke! Status report. Oh, no, what happened, Captain? Scotty! Damn it, Scotty, man. What's going on down there? I need more power. Don't let him know it's a party down here. I'm gonna go talk to him on the speaker. Don't say a word. For God's sake, shut up. Hey, Johnny, Jimmy, Gregory. There's not a party down here. Shut up, Nurse Chopper, you bitch. Isn't space the best fun ever? Damn it, Scotty, okay what it takes. Get me warp factor. All right. He's such a baby. Go. What's happening to my ship? Uhura, put this alien maniac on the screen. I wonder who's responsible for taking over the ship. I'm James T. Cooper, Starship Enterprise. I don't know who you are. What do you want with my ship? Identify yourself at once. Brian. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Recently, you seem to have taken to a good deal of self-parody, and I'm wondering...
No, that's real, actually.
I'm wondering how you feel when other shows do impressions of some of the roles that you've played, and if it bothers you, if it doesn't bother you.
I don't know what they're doing. I see this guy going, "Hey, Bill, again, this is..." What are they doing? What's the name of that comic who does me a lot? Kevin Pollak. So, I've forgotten who, but somebody wanted me to direct a comedy, a half-hour comedy. And they said, we can get so-and-so, or we can get Kevin Pollak. I said, let's get Kevin Pollak. He's great. He had just come off of Seven, no, that wonderful movie that he was so wonderful in. Usual Suspects. He just come off of Usual Suspects. Get Kevin Pollak, and would you set up a lunch? So they set up a lunch, and I go to meet Kevin Pollak. Now, Kevin is a little apprehensive about meeting me. So we started talking, and I said to him during the course of the conversation, "I hear you do me." He says, "Yeah, I do." I said, "Do me." So he goes, "Jim, I gotta go." He does this thing. Where you going? I said, "Kevin, that's not me. I don't go, Kevin." He says, "Yes, you do." I said, "No, I don't." And I found myself arguing with Kevin Pollak as to who I am.